How's your day, though?
You know, I saw something fascinating, bro.
What'd you see?
People not taking back their damn carts. No, because I was watching the.
I can't remember. Did I take mine? Did I put the cart back?
No, bro, you ruined society.
I left it too?
Yeah, society.
I did?
Yeah, you were going to hell.
Did I leave? No,
Yeah.
I think I walked mine.
I don't know.
I walked mine. I'm pretty sure.
And there was one when we got there.
There was two when we left?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Never mind. Never mind.
But what has the world come to, man? What has the world come to? When people don't even take back their carts, dog.
I don't know, bro.
No, but welcome to the show.
What up?
Welcome back. On another, what's today, the 3rd? The 3rd of a new year? The 3rd day of a new year?
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's already 3 days into the
3
new
days
year.
in. We just got done posting up earlier this morning our two for one special.
2 for 1 special,
Our
yeah.
Twiffer one special.
Hey, man. You know?
Right in the Twiffer.
And, man, hopefully, I do notice, I feel like people do gravitate a little bit more to if we post up a nice little video sooner or later. Hopefully we get a nice little video or...
Yeah. I mean, I was actually thinking about setting it up right now, but it would have taken a little bit longer than that. It's, you know.
It's all good. Since
next time.
we were talking about hunting on Red Dead Redemption, I don't know if you ever been hunting in real life?
No, I do plan on making that. That is a goal before I die. That's like on the bucket list. I want to eventually hunt.
See, I'm
my dinner.
I'm on the fences because I feel like obviously if you're hunting for dinner, that's different. But if you're hunting for sports, I feel kind of bad for the animal because you know what I mean.
What is that?
I don't know. Maybe it's just. I feel like, you know, like, okay, imagine like you see a deer, right? And someone just shoots him just to shoot him. What if he was going to work, going back to his family after a long day of work? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he was going to go visit his kids. And
You mean kind of like the whole Bambi paradox?
Yeah.
Where Bambi and the dad or the mom or whatever and all that bullshit?
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? I mean, obviously they have kids and stuff. So it's like, to hunt for a sport, like even when they for the elephants, for their trunks, whatever they things are called, for the
their trunk.
Yeah, like that's damn, bro. It's like to me, it's almost like if you do that.
Oh, you mean not their trunks, their tusks?
The tusk, yeah,
their ivory.
Yeah, dude. And then it's like you throw them back in the wilderness. It's kind of like taking them. They're nah.
They don't do that.
Not to kill them.
They kill them just for their horns, dude.
See, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just my opinion, right? I know some people are out there gonna probably say, "Oh, you know, that's just."
No, yeah, for sure.
But I don't know, man. I do like the duck hunting games and like the little arcade games. Those are cool, you know what I mean? But to actually just go out there to kill an animal, and because you know when I went to Colorado, bro, I don't know if it was an elk or I don't know what this thing was, bro, but this thing was majestic. I'm talking about tall, like almost like as big as my truck, and I had a pretty big truck.
Yeah.
Beautiful as hoofs or whatever they're called, like.
Yeah, it was an elk.
Yeah, right? Dude,
Yeah.
This thing was stocked. This thing looked like it was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like fucking stocked, bro.
Probably a buck too.
Something, bro. It was.
How many points did it have?
I don't know. It was midnight. It was like midnight, and I just seen him from the corner of my eye. And I was kind of like, damn, I don't know if I should stop too close to it because what if it attacks the car? Yeah, what if it attacks the car?
Nope. Don't get too close to a bighorn beast like that because it will
Stumble you,
It
right?
will ram you, dude.
And you know what's
with
funny?
its horns. And that's the last thing you want is like a
dude.
600-pound beast with horns, pointy ass horns coming at you, bro.
Straight up. And it's funny because some people to go to like, what's that place? It's a famous place where they have like all these wild animals in Oregon, not Oregon, or something. And,
Yellowstone?
Yeah, Yellowstone.
Mm-hmm.
And there's literally signs that say don't feed them, don't. There's people over there taking selfies with them. You know what I mean? And then they wonder why these damn things are chasing after them.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's literally saying stay away from them. You know?
Or don't feed them too. There's a reason why.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny. I've been listening to Mr. Ballin, who on YouTube who cruises on YouTube doesn't know about Mr. Ballin. But,
Mr. Ballin?
Yeah, Ballin.
Who's that?
He's that guy that tells those stories with the flannel shirt and the hat.
Maybe if I see him, I'll probably know. What's the recent story that?
Yeah, he tells a whole bunch of. He's like all over the place with thousands of stories now. Like he's got podcast videos, different genres of a story podcast, like one true crime, one paranormal, the other one places that are too dangerous to go, that you shouldn't go to, but people went anyways. Stories.
Did they come back?
No, no.
You believe in that Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah, he did a story on that, but it was a kind of a one that's the mythology is it exists somewhere out in the middle of, I think, China or Japan or something like that, or Thailand or something. I forget exactly where.
I think there's more water than there is land on Earth.
Yeah, it's 80%.
Right?
Yep.
That's crazy, dude. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. So there's only 20% of land, and even the land that we do have is pretty big and long. And you know, I've been thinking about visiting Italy, but supposedly it's one of those cities that in a couple of years it won't be no more, maybe. Or maybe it's just a myth. Maybe it's just but the water's rising or...
The thing, from what I've heard... Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. The new generations aren't sticking around parts of Italy because there's no infrastructure, there's no jobs.
Yeah.
And so young kids are getting married and there's no jobs to be able to start up or anything. So and I've been watching YouTube videos on this too. It's funny. There's a couple of towns, some of the nicer towns that you see like in the movies. Like, if you've seen Equalizer 3?
Sicily or something? Like,
yeah, where he's in Italy, right. Old town Italy.
Yeah.
I guess that's an actual town, and I guess that town is so... There's not very many jobs. It's such a rural town, and most of its industry has gone away, the fishing industry and everything else, that there's no jobs, and so most everybody's leaving, and so there's a lot of abandoned houses. And so I think the city decided to put up all these abandoned places. Some of them need work, some of them not, but selling them for like dirt cheap. But you know, you're buying something for like maybe $5,000, like a big villa house or whatever, but it's gonna need work.
That's not bad though.
Yeah, but I mean, but you need money to
fix it up,
to live there and to fix it up. So you would need to move there with money and everything else.
That kind of sounds like what people do when they move to the States and they go back to, like, let's say Mexico.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing with this place is like that only works if you're situated here too. You know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Other than that, it's like if you're saving up money to go move to this place and you only have enough money to get a house, where are you gonna work?
Yeah, especially if people are leaving for work.
It's like Michigan, Detroit too. It's the same thing. You can buy a house dirt cheap over there right now too.
But where are you gonna work?
Where are you gonna work?
Yeah, and then
you can probably save up enough money to buy your house, but you can't work at like a McDonald's or a Starbucks to sustain that house.
No, definitely not.
Exactly,
definitely not.
Because that's all you're gonna find out there, really.
Yeah, no doubt. That's crazy because I feel like over there, it almost seems like a place. It seems nice, like a place to maybe retire, just to kick it. You know what I'm saying? You get yourself, like you said, like a nice $5,000 villa house or whatever, and just kick it over there.
Right. I mean, go ahead.
But for young people, you're right. For young people who are looking to have a kid or get married,
right. So, like the video I saw, these people actually bought a house
over there.
Yeah, but they have a house here. They just bought that as a summer house. So they bought it for like cheap. They bought it for like, I think $5,000, $15,000.
Right.
And a really nice house, but it needed a lot of remodeling. Once it was all said and done, and they took care of the house. Well, first they started their part of the house, and then it turned out that the neighbor next door was thinking about selling their place. So they ended up buying that part of the house too, the house next to it, which is connected. So, but when they got done with the first place, after those initial $5,000 to get the place, they ended up spending like fucking, I think $30,000 to $40,000 in total. Yeah, so yeah, exactly that sort of stuff. And obviously, if the house is in better condition, you're probably looking at about like
a profit of
more. If you buy a house there and the house is in better condition, it's not going to be no $5,000.
No, definitely not.
Probably like $15,000, $20,000, $30,000. But the point is, they want to try and get people. They realize that the future of the town is the heritage of the town is going away because the kids are moving away.
Well, yeah.
And so you got nothing but old people that have been living there for a long time that don't really want to move or comfortable where they're living.
Right. And And it's like, well, if the new generation is moving away, who are you going to pass on the generation to? Who are you going to pass on all this?
Exactly, and that was another thing is that's why there's all these abandoned houses because all these young kids moved away because they got the house, they got a house, they got the family inheritance, but they don't want to be living there. You know what I'm saying? And so they're the ones that own the house, but they don't want to be living there. They move out, and that's been happening in droves. You know what I'm saying? Like because the new generation's already at that age,
right,
and the old generation's starting to phase out.
I hear it is a popular tourist spot. You know,
it is, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I wouldn't mind visiting there. I wouldn't mind. Visiting
no, actually, I've done Duolingo thing with Italian, and it's very similar to Spanish. So,
yeah.
You know, I kind of understand it, and I can.
Rome is Rome in Italy? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
See, that's one place I would definitely visit. Rome.
Yeah, of course. That's Rome. One place I definitely want to visit.
But I heard
Rome is near Italy. Rome is its own place. It's its own country.
But I hear now because of the whole immigration movement that people are migrating to different places that is not the same as. I mean, a lot of places aren't the same. If you know, a couple of years ago, I don't know how it is now, but I seen a video and it does not look as nice as people. You know, I don't know if you ever seen the videos of like where they say, "Oh, this is what people make it look like," and then the reality.
Yeah, right.
You know,
yeah,
it looks clean. It looks nice.
Well, yeah, because whenever you see in pictures and in movies, dude, it's all filtered. It's the video's filtered, the image is filtered. But then when they show you that one, and then they show you the what it actually looks like, that's an actual like out of your phone, like no filters, just straight up camera type shit. Yeah, it's gonna be a difference, but really, at the end of the day, you have to be there, right?
You have to
to experience it. Yeah, you can see a picture, and the picture could be made to make you feel a certain way, but that's not really experiencing it.
True. That and from my experiences, everybody's different. Some things that might bother people like somebody else. And like it's good to read the reviews, but like something that might bother somebody might not bother me as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I don't care if people spoil stuff for me. Really? It's not spoiled for me unless I watch. You know, you have to watch it in order for it to be spoiled. Somebody can,
even if it's one of your favorite shows or movies.
Somebody can give you their interpretation of how something ended, and you can watch it yourself and be like, dude,
that's not.
I don't think they actually watched the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, because to our listeners. I know some people. Let us know, man. Like we said, we're really trying to get people to leave us comments. Really trying to get people to subscribe. Because I know some people hate being like movies that are spoiled. They'll literally cover their ears.
Yeah.
You know, they'll cover their ears or they don't want to hear it. And some people don't like it.
They're childish as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
know. And I get it. It's cool, but at the same time, it's just. Me, when I go somewhere, even if it's like a restaurant, I'll read a little bit of the reviews. But some of them are pretty pretty, like, oh, this waiter,
You know, I've learned to not trust reviews because I've trusted reviews before, and then I've watched it, and then decades down the road, I actually watch something or listen to something or taste something, and it's like, dude, they were totally fucking wrong. What the fuck was I thinking?
And like we were talking about earlier when we left the store, like when I was dating this girl, dude, shout out to her. She's cool as fuck, right? And she opened my mind to trying different foods, because I'm not going to lie. Bro, and I hate to say it, but I'm the type to look at something and be like, no, I won't like that. And I didn't even try it. I didn't even give it a shot. And she hated that. She's like, we can't even go out to eat because you want to fucking...
right.
Just
like, who said we can't go out to eat? That's what I would say. Like, who's stopping you from eating?
Right.
Like, we're out here eating. It's just you don't like what I'm eating. Even though I'm the one eating it, you're not the one that has to eat it.
Why you think that is? Why you think that is though?
It's like I told you before, dude. It's like women. They dig you. They dig who you are. They dig your character and how you handle yourself, your character, and how you stand for your beliefs and all that crap.
Right.
That's initially why they first like you, if they like you.
Right. If they like you, yeah.
But then they get with you and they're like, well, they want to get you out of that mode just for them. You know what I mean? Because to them, they feel like if they get you out of that mode, it's like that's you showing them that you like them or you love them or whatever.
Right.
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 But then, as soon as you bend to their will.
You can't.
Then that shit changes. That shit flips the script in their mind, like, oh, you know, I got him to do my bidding. Now he's a little bitch. Like you said, oh, he's a little bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Certain things, I feel like certain things for sure you have to stand your ground on.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? And
honestly, for me, I've always thought that was one of them, and I, for the most part, have. I'll admit it, though. I did get to a point where, like, well, it did. I was with someone that started making me feel that way. You know what I'm saying?
Like you were bending to
like,
the wheel?
No. Like, oh, well, you eat like a little kid or whatever, or, expand your mind and all that. So, I mean, was it a bitch move? I guess it kind of was a bitch move initially, but, in the end, I did end up finding a whole bunch of new stuff about myself and new flavors and new palate tastes and all that stuff. So it did really help break me out of my shell, and actually it helped make me a more daring person, or break out more out of my shell. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Try new things, be more open-minded.
Because I'm not gonna lie, there are some times where we have gone out to eat and she'll order something for the table.
And she wants you to try it. Specifically you. Here, babes. Just really good. I love it. You should try it. You know what I'm saying? I know.
And I'm not going to lie, dude. To this day, I'll go back to the restaurant and I'll order what she ordered. And it's fire, dude.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Fire, dude. I'm not going to lie. It was like some dumplings, but like some weird dumplings, right?
Dumplings?
That
Dumplings are delicious.
No,
dude.
but I don't know if they were dumplings or what they were, but we went to this restaurant.
Yeah.
She ordered these things and they look kind of, I wasn't going to try
Dumplings
them.
are basically like empanadas and soup.
Right. No, I don't know, but I don't think they were dumplings. I don't know what they were, right?
Yeah.
Long story short, bro, she convinced me to try them. I tried them like a little fucking kid. I took a little bite. And, yeah. And I said, damn. I said, oh, shit. I said, these are fire. I said, okay, man. So when we started going out, like, when we started dating and going out, and every time we would hit up that spot, I said, hey, yo, order them things you ordered.
Right.
She's like, oh, yeah? And I said, yeah, but... and she was like, yeah, bro, like, I think it is... You got to just try different things once in a while.
Yeah.
Some things might not look good, but
Yeah.
but it's weird because you try them and you're like, damn, this shit actually...
Yeah, but it's like I was telling you, I think the whole reason why that is, though, is like I was saying, is because if you have that palate of like a little daycare diet, as I like to call it, a daycare diet with just a hot dog and a bun,
Right.
or a piece of meat and bread, or something like that.
Right.
Basically, when you're at this age and you're going out with a woman and you have what I'd like to call a daycare diet, that stuff, bland and no flavor and like all that other stuff. No, I'm not talking shit because I eat almost exactly the way you do, but sometimes I do like to get out there. But anyways, basically, you're making them think of you as that.
As
a little daycare kid, and if they're having to serve you nothing but snacks and bland food and all that stuff, then they don't feel like they're with a man. They feel like they're with a kid. You know?
No,
you
I
understand
hear that 100%.
Right.
It's just for me, it's weird because when it comes to when it comes to American food, nothing against like hot dogs and burgers and shit, but I can't do all the condiments. Like Mexican food, I could do all the condiments. I could do the salsa. I could do the whatever they put in it.
But that's Mexican food.
But it's just
okay. So let me ask you this: when you were with her, did she get down with your food?
Does she like my food?
Yeah, like your Mexican, the stuff you like to eat.
Oh, she could eat it because it's like.
Did she eat it?
She was. Well, like she. It depends. It depends.
Of course she didn't, dude.
Depends.
Come on.
No.
Just say she didn't, bro. Because we both know that she didn't, dude. At the end of the day, she's like, no, I don't want that. Let's get something else. Because I'll admit it, I was the same way.
But it depends on what it was. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
true. No, but that's
it depends.
true.
Like certain food for sure. Like if we went to like a mariscos, she's eating. She could get shrimp. Because they eat that.
Okay, but if it was, what else?
Like if it was a
it's seafood.
Right. But
seafood.
But like let's say I went and got her a torta, she couldn't fuck with it. She said it was too much meat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
and they're used to they eat like rice fucking rolled up. What is that shit? Like,
they or her?
Her.
Okay.
But all of them. I don't know what they eat. You know what I mean? But
let's just keep it to her, bro, because she's the only one you know, right?
From what I seen, the rice cakes and and they eat pretty healthy. And
who are they people? Who are these people?
Let's just say,
who are they?
Let's just say a lot of people out there now. But
let's just say there's a lot of Wong phone numbers out there.
Hey, she left. She yo, you know, like when you've been with somebody and they change numbers on you, like damn, like that. It's like that. That's how you feel. Fuck your motherfucking rice cakes now. No, but it's good times.
Yeah, it's funny when we were at the store right now. You know, let's go the other way, and then it took me a second. Why?
They're so sweet.
So let me just tell the people. So we were at Walmart, and we were at Walmart getting some little knickknacks, and there was this sweet little Asian thing sitting there. Doing working the electric bill thing. I don't know exactly what she was doing, but she's one of those people sitting there like the cable people asking you questions and trying to get you to sign up. But anyways, so we walked by and I didn't know what to tell this lady, and I finally told, but which is the truth. I just kind of stumbled, and Shoots was over here behind me and stuff, and he's like, I feel bad for them, blah 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 blah, and I was like, yeah, whatever, she should know better. And then we got to the other side of the store, and then I realized we had to walk back. And we walked back, and that girl saw me, and she was like, oh, excuse me, would you like to sign up for it? And I was like, oh, she saw me. Oh, no, never mind, it's you.
Never mind, it's you again.
So
go back 3 times?
So we walked past again, and then Big Shoots was over here like, oh, yeah, no. He told the story all over again about how he feels bad that the girls are over here getting these jobs, and you know everybody's telling him no, or lying to them, and all this other stuff. And then, so I finally got what I needed to get, and I was like, all right, we can go back the other way. And he's like, oh, well, let's not go that way. Let's go around, because I don't want to run into that girl. Like, well, why not? He's like,
it's not that I don't want to run into her, you know what I mean?
No, and then it dawned on me that my boy here, he's got a little bit of an Asian fetish, and also a little bit of a hospitality fetish, so...
And she was getting there. She was
hitting both those marks.
Yeah, I was like, damn, if I pass one more time, bro, I think I'm gonna
fall in love. I'm gonna ask you to marry me.
Shit, you know what I mean? It's just I like that old school shit. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. I used to too, brother.
No, I don't know, but maybe I'm just, I'm still, but
I'm like, oh shit, that's right. You're right. Let's go around the other way.
Yeah, man. I love me some old school hospitality and some, you know what I mean, bro. They're just
and
really,
some of that sticky rice too,
huh? Dude, they keep it on them.
That's not the sticky rice I was talking about. But okay, buddy.
They keep it in the anytime.
I'm sure they
bro.
Keep
They
it
got
on
the red. They got the red. They got the rice is always there, bro. Ready to go in the fire, bro. You
like
wake
in
up
a bag like trail mix.
like you wake up 3 in the morning, it's on.
All right, brother. Let's
cracking. You know what I mean? It could be. Anyways, it's because
it's just like it's like us when we keep that jalapeno, jalapeno tortillas.
Yeah, exactly. Like, bitch,
within arm's length, huh?
Dude, it's like you. I can't go without tortillas, right? Like you go, I got tortillas,
or frijoles.
Right, exactly. Like, dude, I'll go to a bitch's house and be like, yo, you ain't got tortillas? She's like, we're eating chicken.
We're done.
Right, we're done. Over with. If you ain't got that white rice cooking or some tortillas. And for me,
you got that sticky rice cooking. I'm gonna cook that sticky rice after we're done eating. How about that?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna make that sticky
rice.
Amen,
brother. Amen.
I'm gonna make that sticky rice extra sticky.
Amen, brother. And for me, the really old school tradition, like
put some of that cream of that some young guy on there.
Fire, dude. Oh, dude, she make this shit called bogugi. Oh my god, dude, that shit was fire, bro.
You didn't hear what I said, though, right?
What?
Put some of that cream of some young guy on there. Cream of some young guy, bro.
All day.
Some young guy.
Yeah. I'm not that young no more, but I still, you know what I mean? And you know what's crazy, bro? I be some of these women, they'll be like, oh, how old are you? And I tell them, and they'll be like, oh my god, you're old. And I'm like, bitch, you're 2 years younger than me. The fuck you mean I'm old? And anyways, but I like they're not all of them, right?
Be like Shane Gillis. You old enough to be my dad. Like, it's kind of hot when you put it that way, doesn't it? It's kind of hot when you put it that way.
Bro, that'd be cool, right? If we can, man, shout out to Shane Gillis. And
it's kind of hot when you put it that way.
The dude, I watched some of his podcasts, dude. This guy puts motherfuckers in their place. Like, if you,
yeah, without even trying.
Yeah, bro.
Because he sticks to his guns, man.
Because my thing is, bro, if you're gonna invite somebody onto your podcast, bro, why make them feel uncomfortable?
Exactly. Did you see that one? Did you see that one where he was on what is it? The one with Andrew Schultz,
the guy from Tires.
Yeah, one of the two ops, one of the two Italian guys.
Yeah,
not the short one, the taller one.
Yeah,
He's on the new Street Fighter movie. He's gonna be in that. But anyways, he was on his show. I seen a clip of it where because he's coming. You know, Gillis has said he has a relative with Down syndrome or whatever.
Right, yeah.
And yeah. And so like I think Andrew Schultz did some sort of segment of like people with Down syndrome,
and he was
It was supposed to be like everybody else was laughing, but he's just like, dude, what are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Do you think I'm going to sit here? Because they were trying to get him to, like, make fun of the videos. You're like, what are you doing? If you think I'm going to sit here and make fun of this stuff, you're wrong, dude. You're completely wrong, dude. What are you doing?
You got me fucked up.
Yeah, you told him straight. But he didn't even do it like that. He just straight up, what are you doing?
Yeah. No, see, that's...
Yeah, he got him, too. You could tell Schultz he looked like his face lit up red, like,
It's because you know what, bro. A lot of
he's caught a couple of people too like that too.
Yeah. No, that's why I fuck with him, bro. And we could get him here on the pod, bro. That'd be dope, right? But I fuck with him because he doesn't like blast people, but he'll tell them like he doesn't fall for it.
He makes himself clearly and sternly. You know, he communicates himself clearly and sternly.
Right.
Like, what are you doing? I'm not doing that.
Caught it 10 toes down.
Yeah, like you guys could do that if you want, but I'm
right.
I'll just say here, I'm not gonna.
Right, and that's the part that a lot of people they'll go into these podcasts and they'll fall for it. They'll want to be part of the group, or they'll be like, even you know what it is, like a lot of people they'll go into situations where they behind closed doors they're not about that. But when they're around people, they're laughing and they're like, that's not dumb.
Right.
And that's why I fuck with dude, because he it don't matter where you put him. You can put him in any pod, you can put him in any situation, and he stands down for what he believes in. Right. And a lot of people get uncomfortable around that because everybody else, 9 times out, there's 9 people in the room laughing, and that one person that's like, I'm not with that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
that's the main reason why I like his stuff.
Yeah.
And it's very well thought out. It's very well thought out.
Right,
stuff,
and he's funny too.
But yeah, that's just a bonus for me.
Right. The fact that he's funny.
Right. Exactly.
And like the thing is, like he lives with somebody who has Down syndrome, so
exactly. He's you know, and for me, I personally, not saying I have Down syndrome, but I do have a physical deformity or whatever too. So like that's refreshing because I've definitely have seen that in the sense of that shit coming towards me. Well, people you think are your friends, you think will get your back in situations like that, end up just joining the crowd.
Right. No, definitely. It's I feel like a lot of people like, and I'm guilty of it too. Don't get me wrong.
We all are. We're human. We're human.
Exactly.
Right? But I definitely have steered away from that sort of thing. And this, my growing up with this deformity has helped me. And I'll still do it. We all do. We're all. That's just how we're human, bro. We're human beings. We
want to feel like we belong, but I feel like don't go too far as to forget what you stand for.
Exactly,
I'm not saying. I'm just saying people in general.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Just don't because even me, bro. Like I'll beep somewhere, and if I'm not feeling comfortable about what they're saying or what they're doing, and they ask me, I'm gonna sometimes 9 times out of 10, I gotta be straight up. Hey, you know what, bro? I'm not really feeling that. That's not right. You shouldn't be talking about old girl like that, even if she is, or you shouldn't be talking about homeboy like that.
For example, with me, when I started using the N-word before I met your family.
Yeah.
I felt really bad about that, but at the same time, it was just like, well, then I realized, it's like it's just a thing. And I noticed sometimes you get offended of it depending on the context of it.
Right.
Like that one time at that one place where they made that singer made a joke in between songs.
See, that's different because
where it's hotter than whatever, and it's just like that wasn't funny. It's like read the room, and there's no place for that on a stage with a microphone. There's just not.
Well, to be honest, it was a room full of their people, which I'm not.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, but like still. Me, bro. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
I'm not that sensitive about shit like that, dude. Because no matter where you go, bro, you're gonna run into that stuff. You can't fight everybody, right? You can't fight everybody. You can't go. So I just kind of rub it off, but it's just kind of like, really, you know what I mean?
It reminds me of a story. I was out with a whole bunch of friends. This was quite a few years back, and we It was me, the girl I was with at the time, and her girlfriend, and she was a friend from work. Shout out to Amanda. And anyways, me and her wife, I think it was like maybe a week after, and all of us, her wife, me, my girlfriend at the time, we all decided to go out somewhere, I think a week after she got married, because we were hanging out, and we stopped at this, I forgot, it was like an Irish name bar, pub or whatever. It was just down the street. And coming to find out, it was owned by former firefighter.
Former firefighter.
So all the firefighters, that was like a firefighter. You know how cops have their pubs, and all the firefighters. This place was a place where firefighters
would chill.
In Denver and stuff.
And most people knew each other. Probably.
Yeah, right. But the thing is, we stopped, dude, just to have a couple of drinks, and we sat down, and they were having karaoke.
Karaoke night.
Yeah, and so a couple of dudes that were bald, so. And man, it was and put in context, my homegirl, and they're both friends. I hadn't talked to them in a long time, but like, my friend, her wife,
right?
She was,
Irish?
No, she was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
Not Irish.
Okay. So
she was,
So you guys going to this bar?
She was black.
Oh, okay. So you guys go into this bar for a few drinks?
Yeah, right. And so we had just sat down, ordered. We were waiting for our first order. These two guys went up there for the karaoke, and they decided to sing "Bad Moon Rising," Creedence Clearwater. But I mean, it's a very popular song amongst Aryans and skinheads and all that.
Okay.
Where they,
right? It's
Bad Moon, Black Moon Rising.
Yeah, okay.
Right, but they make it into
their own little...
Very racist, yeah. And at first they started singing, and we were just kind of bobbing our heads, just because. But then we realized that what they were, those guys ended up getting kicked out, but still,
Right. It's just...
Yeah, but like, really, dude, we had just walked in, dude, and it like that. We didn't even talk to nobody. We had just gotten our orders in. Those guys got kicked out, and we got comped, but like, we didn't feel comfortable staying.
Yeah. It's just, come on, man.
But yeah, everybody came and made sure they're not regulars.
They're just some random.
Yeah.
Because you had to think, man. Like, especially as an owner of any bar, really.
Yeah.
You
don't want that. Like, I'm sure it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
And no, I mean, to be the way I get older, right? And I think realistically, if I walk into this bar, and there's nothing but so and so or whatever it may be, are they gonna make me feel uncomfortable? 9 times out of 10, probably yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now it's up to me to stay or to go. I don't know,
right.
You know what I mean? And it's just like here in the city, bro. Like, yeah, people say, oh, I should, and you should. People should be comfortable walking around anywhere. People should be comfortable going into any restaurants, a social bar, whatever it may be. But to be realistic, your head has to be on a swivel, right? I'm not saying you can't go to certain neighborhoods. Right. I'm not saying you can't wear certain colors. I'm not saying you can't. But if you look a certain way and you're in a certain area, just keep your head on a swivel.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And if you go into like a bar and, they're paying...
I guess too, though, you do have to kind of keep it... I'm sorry to cut you off, but you have to kind of keep in mind too that a couple of bad apples doesn't really exactly make the whole tree
exactly
bad,
Exactly.
So, and it sucks because it fucks up your mode, and
it does.
But that's just with anything, somebody fucking moves your coffee cup at work, and you start calling everybody, what the fuck?
Calling everybody out. Wanted to hog out on everybody, and like for
fucking
instance,
come over here and burn this whole motherfucking place down. Fuck every,
but sometimes that's the reaction that is like, fuck it. If one person do it, everybody's gonna catch hell. Yeah. I don't know, because nobody's gonna. And the thing is, like, if it's a group of people that stick together, they're not gonna tell you who did it, who moved your cup of coffee. So you know what it turns into? Then I'm gonna burn this whole bitch down. Everybody's gonna get it, if you know what I mean. If you and I get it, because sometimes we're like that with our own people. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I'm just like I said, I'm an equal opportunity hater. I hate everybody, bro.
Right.
What did I tell you the other day, dude?
Could get it.
What did I tell you the other day, dude? Everybody in my family, I'm first generation, born here, and the background of my family is they come from Mexico. But what did I tell you?
Everybody could get it.
Everybody could get it. Equal opportunity hater, brother. Equal opportunity hater, dog.
No, definitely.
And especially them, because I grew up and I know them people.
And it's funny, because even it could be your own people sometimes. It'd be your own people sometimes, bro. It really do. It'd be your own people sometimes. And I even see it at with their people. Like, sometimes they're arguing with each other.
Yeah.
But the next day, they kind of brush it off, like whatever, you know. As long as it's nothing serious,
Yep.
then I get it. We all go back the next day like nothing happened. Like, hey, let's just get this money and let's get to it, you know. But that's why you see where I like to go when I shop at when I shop at the little when I gotta get my stuff.
Right.
Because when I go to the other one over there in the other neighborhood, oh, it's hectic, bro. It's
The Walmart,
hectic.
yeah, I know.
You know where I like to shop because over there.
Is that the last one?
No, that one's used.
No. It was it's not in my peripherals, bro. So.
Yeah, bro, you going over there. But that is the last one.
Okay,
And I told this guy, see if he wants to come through. I told him I would get another bottle. I would.
Well, yeah. I mean, I got in on it too.
Yeah, no, it's all good. We'll figure it out. But I told him if he doesn't feel comfortable. I told him that you said that he could stop by, but.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, no, I told him I don't know how he feels.
If he feels like he wants to go out, we can go downstairs and have a couple beers.
Yeah,
Hopefully, it doesn't turn too sour. We can come back upstairs, whatever.
Yeah, no, but that's one other thing that I was saying is the reason why there was a certain place that I didn't feel comfortable because like I would go there and it wasn't too busy and they'd be like, oh, someone will take care of you right now, and when I would go with so and so, they would take care of him right away, and you know I get it. But it's just like I kind of didn't want to go. But then it was like I know you told me like I don't let stuff get to me like that. But it's just like when there's so many other establishments around this place, you know what I mean? I'd rather I'll take my money somewhere else, dude.
Yeah, of course.
If I'm not like I understand like maybe Colorado when you're out in the mountains and there's only a bar so close, and if you want to go to a different one, you got to drive so far.
Right.
It's kind of like, well, I guess it's either go here or grab a 6 and stay at home or travel a little longer.
Yep.
But we don't here at the Shakedown. We always say you either take an Uber or a taxi, bro, because it's not worth it.
Yeah, right. It's not worth it.
Dude, what's you're gonna catch a DUI that's gonna cost you thousands of dollars when a taxi or an Uber only costs you, depending on how far you are, even if it's $100, bro.
Yeah.
You get home safe. You get home. You ain't gotta worry. You wake up the next day. You could make $100 back.
Right.
But the time you're gonna spend, and then 9 times out of 10 is the weekend. You're not gonna see a judge till Monday.
Exactly.
You know.
Right.
But I get it, especially like if for people who are dating within. I feel like nowadays people are dating without with like outside of their social people or outside of their race. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Which is cool, bro. Right. I'm open to that shit. Like I dated a girl and she was dope as hell, bro. And she wasn't Latina or nothing, but Latinas are dope as hell too. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. You know what I mean? Women are just drama, and no matter where you get them from, right?
Yeah.
It's just dope, bro, to just try something different and explore and open your eyes a little bit. And when I was younger, I was like that. I'm like, man, I'm never gonna leave the block. I'm never gonna date outside. Like not like on some, you know, but I'm probably gonna end up with a Latina for the rest of my life. But when you meet and you talk to different people and you actually you guys show each other respect and you guys.
And I do want to apologize. You don't really have an Asian fetish. I know you.
No. I mean, I do. I'm not gonna lie. No,
I get it. But I know why.
Shout out to my Asian women,
but I know why. Though.
I love Asian women.
I know why though. And honestly, I mean,
dude, for real, they're dope to me. You know,
I get it.
It's not even a fetish thing. It's just more like to me, they're more old school.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure, I get it.
And to the sense that they like to stick with one person. And I'm not saying some of these other women are, but for the most part, bro, the women that I met that they're not scandalous because men could be scandalous too, right? But
no, yeah, for sure. Most men, not us though. not us. Not these men right
I'm
here.
A straight shooter.
Yeah.
You know me.
Yeah. And I'm a straight Mac.
You know? Cause for me, bro,
to one girl,
right? No, and it sounds corny, right? Cause like everybody's different, bro. Some people you want to go out there, Mac, to as many bitches, many girls as you want, cool, man. But me, like, I'm happy with one person. You know what I mean? And I'm the type where like I'm not saying I don't go out. Like if we go out and I see a chick, I'm like, damn, she's bad and everything. But I'm not the type to approach if I'm in a serious relationship. Now, if I'm just in a relationship where we're just hooking up. She's only coming through on the weekends. That's cool, but just let me know that. Don't say something and don't mean it, and then you got me feeling some way, and you're over here doing your shit. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you.
You know, that's just my thing, and that's why I like women who are like, I'm not saying like straightforward. Like I know they like the chase, I know they like the game, and I'm with that. But let it be known that it's just me and you.
There's straightforward women out there, bro. Where, dog?
I mean, like within like.
I thought that shit was like unicorns and shit. You know, just myths.
No,
and shit,
it is because I'm not good with signals, right? And I've been trying to. and I've been trying to pick up on signals. And then the thing that sucks is like you think you got the signal. It's like a green light, red light, yellow light type of signal.
Yeah, you got the signal, bro, but you have to remember they're from fucking outer space, dog.
I swear they are. I know. No, because you approach and they're like, "What do you mean? Like, what, I wasn't giving you no signals." Like, "Oh shit, okay, my bad. Let me back up off you then, shawty. Let me, you know what I mean? Let me make that left."
What do you mean? What did you misunderstand from "I like you"?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I was like, "Well, damn, I thought you wanted to, you know, shit." But it's just I think it's just a never ending thing, man, and it's been around since years, since Jesus, since
I'm telling you.
You know what I mean?
But it's just like, that's when I'm done, dude. I'm done.
No, but
I was done long before this last one, and I'm done, dude. I'm done.
But I feel like everybody needs somebody, right? And not even need, but it's just like, bro, there's nothing like a woman's presence, like a woman's like you're having that woman.
I'm not saying I don't need anybody.
No,
I'm just saying I'm just saying I don't want right now. You know.
No, I hear you.
I'm not going. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'll never go. I'm just saying I'm not going right now.
See, but that's the thing. Life is funny like that. You might say that, and then, dude, life is unexpected, bro. You go to like you go about your business. You go about your business, and all of a sudden, you bump into some chick, and like you accidentally bump into her. Or,
no, believe me, I know. Believe me.
You know what I mean? It's when you least...
like I told you, bro. It's all. I know what you're doing, bro. You coaxed me into my old bullshit, but I'm trying to get away from that.
But no, I'm just saying that's how I met this chick.
What are we doing here, bud?
No,
what are you doing,
right,
bro?
So I'm gonna tell you my story.
What are you doing right now, right? What are you doing? What are you doing? No, dude.
No, you know what's funny? I'm gonna tell you my story.
I'm not going.
No, but I'm gonna tell you my story, right? Like it was just like that, right? I went out and I said, I'm just going out, just drink, just chill. I'm not. I was on the same page, and I was, you know, I was like, yo, I'm not looking for shit. I don't care right now, dude. I'm just going out. I'm just trying to get fucked up, you know. I stumbled in this bar, dude. Worst decision of my life. You know, I stumbled in this bar, bro, and I seen this chick, and I was like, "Yo, I'm not going. You
seen this she-devil?
I'm not going, right?" And then boom, next thing you know,
you saw the devil, and you said you're not going.
I'm not going, bro.
Next thing you know, the devil's at your footsteps, huh?
And I was like, I'm still not going. And then somehow she dragged my ass out to going.
You weren't going, but she definitely came, didn't she?
Yeah, dude. And I was like, God, dude. And it was the best couple of years of my life.
You didn't go, but she definitely came,
man,
huh?
dude. You know, and I was forcing myself.
You didn't go, but you definitely made sure she came, huh?
Oh, dude, I did. And it was, dude, it was weird because I was like, in my head, I was like, I don't even, you know what I mean? And then slowly but surely, bro, I was like, damn, I was like, damn, what the fuck did she do to me? I'm over here at her doorsteps. I'm over here bringing flowers. We're going out. You know what I'm saying? It happened like this, dude. It happened in a blink of an eye. It happened in a blink of an eye, bro. And that's the crazy part.
These Jezebels, bro.
I don't know what that is.
Jezebels? These witches, bro.
For sure, they put a spell on you.
Yep. These devils in the blue dress.
And for my thing is for people like, I understand like people need space. That's the thing that I feel like people take it the wrong way when like the homeboy wants to go out with his homies, and it's not to get away from her. It's not. It's just you need space.
I've never once in my life ever felt that way. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude.
No,
I've never once in my life felt that
being
way.
with somebody.
Never once, dude. As a matter of fact, fairly 100%. I'm like 99.9% sure that the second longest relationship right after my marriage, that she was actually getting, because she was a part of the core friend group that I was in growing up, and I was pretty sure that she was using one of my old band members to get me away from her. You know, to be like, I'm sure she was telling him, "Hey, bro, why don't you call him up and tell him to go out and take him out somewhere, bro."
I hate that.
I'm tired of his ass, you know, and I can't help but to feel like it was for some trafficking shit. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure he was wrapped around her little finger. You understand what I'm saying?
And that's the thing that sucks.
One of those friends that's wrapped around, you know, a woman's little finger. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bud. Come on, dude.
That shit sucks, dude. Like, bro, like why?
Something you just went through, you know?
But it's like, why would you do that? Like, why would you use somebody who you know is close to?
Because she didn't love me like I loved her. Basically, you understand what I'm saying? She didn't want to be alone, and she didn't want to cut things off with me. She was stringing me along, basically.
See, my thing is, bro, being alone is a dangerous thing because you start to kind of like it.
Oh, I love it, dude.
And I'm not saying alone as in no friends, no communication. Like,
believe me,
I'm just,
like even right now, I'm hurt. I'm hurt about you know, not seeing this chick.
right.
But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, when I think about it, like I hardly ever saw her, dude. Like I saw her more when we were working together and not going out than I did when we were going out. Like there were stretches where we would see each other maybe once a month. There was a time where we didn't see each other for like almost 2 months. But we talked on the phone almost every day. I'm talking like 3 o'clock in the morning to like 5 o'clock in the morning. Then I get off of work and she's just got off of work half an hour before that. So we're talking for another 3 hours after work. Yeah, dude.
My thing is this: if I'm with somebody, she shouldn't have contact to any of my boys. Like no.
I do.
Social media.
No, yeah, exactly.
Phone numbers.
Yeah.
None of that.
That's what being with somebody that was a part of the friend circle taught me, was that, you know, it's like I told you, what was one of those things I told you is like, you know, we might, you know, we met when we started hanging out, you know, I had just started being single again. But I told you that if I was ever with somebody, this wouldn't change, but like
the timing.
But like, you know, like unless you had your homegirl, but even then I don't like those double dating situations either.
No.
But like it's just like I don't expect you to ever introduce me to your lady. just don't want there to be that mix up.
No.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the moment like say like your lady meets me, you
and
say
they find out we hang out.
No, and we hang out, like me, you, your lady.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, like, not even like a day later, she's already talking about me, like she knows me now. How would you feel about that? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
dude. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is I don't even want that, dude. And then it sucks. But as a guy, though, as especially, I don't know, is
looking at them sideways, like, what the fuck you mean?
We're kind of in the same mentality.
Right.
It's like you know what? It's like you want to stay in your bubble.
Right.
You don't want that. You don't want to be talking about a whole nother person.
Right. No, and my thing is like if I had a gathering, like when I had for my little gathering when I had my
right.
I had my apartment.
Yeah.
That's different.
You be there. Yeah, no, for sure.
You know what I mean? Everybody coming through and stuff.
No, I get that, but like, say something is something even as small as that, and then next thing you know, like an hour later, after everybody goes home, oh, Sam's like blah 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 blah. Right. You won't stop, you know, that sort of shit.
Right.
It's like, you know what I mean? That shit would kind of fuck with you. That shit fucks with me.
A little bit, not really, but a little bit, because I had situations.
But when they're talking about like things that are just like,
there's a way of talking about somebody, and then there's a way of talking about
exactly. But that's what I'm saying is like that borderline, like you can't really touch, like dude.
Yeah. That's the because
you understand what I'm saying?
I wouldn't hide my girl. I'm
not saying I would hide her either, but
but I had, you know, I don't mean to cut you off, but I had people who literally I would come through and they would put their girl.
Hey, go to the bedroom.
Go to the bedroom, and I'm like, yo, like if it's a problem me being here, don't trip out.
Yeah.
But like I'm not that type. Like if I have a girl,
no, it's just for me. I just like. I feel like if I'm gonna hang out with the homies, I'm gonna hang out with the homies.
Right.
I don't need somebody off in the sidelines like, oh babes.
Yeah.
And when we're up here, oh man,
No, I know what you mean.
Babes, this is what bitch? What do you want? I'm busy.
Right. No, I had that.
That's when they're like, oh babes, every fucking 5 minutes because you're over there hanging out with your bitch. You can't call your friend or something.
But I don't know why it feels to me like, and this is just my opinion, I'm not sure, right? But I feel like they like that. They like to be around when you're with your homies, and they like to be around. Like they want to tag along for some reason. But
when it's just you, your homies, and her, dude, that's what I'm saying. That sort of thing, bro.
But even like for me, bro, like I said, it's hard. It's like I'm not a jealous person. I could be. But it just depends. Like if it's just like, cause I had situations like that where it's just me, her, and one of the homies, and we're just drinking, having a couple of shots, and we're talking. It is kind of hard because you're not lying, like how you're saying. And then when she leaves, she'll tell me either she likes him or doesn't like him. You know what I mean? And she'll point shit out that I probably didn't see or that I did see but didn't say shit. And she's
that's another reason why you don't want him there, bro. I don't know. Sorry, bro.
It's like unless it's a group of us, like we're all like how.
But like I said, like I'm not that type of guy to like have homeboys over like that, You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I hear you.
So it's like like you were vetted very, very, like, no offense, but like you were very vetted, like through a very strenuous process in my mind, bro. Like, shit, let him over. I don't know. The first time I met him, he's, you know, being a little bitch, you know, not trying to answer my questions and shit. No, I don't know about that shit, dog.
Yeah, no, that's because I'm really, when I meet new people, bro, I'm really on the defense.
I know, bro.
You know
I
what I
get it.
mean?
We are.
I'm
We
really
all
on
are.
the, because, you know, I'm really, especially when you're from the city of Chicago.
No,
you know how it is out
come
here.
on, bro. I'm from the city of
Yeah,
Chicago.
no, I know what I know, no, but I'm saying, like, you know how it is.
I had that mentality. I took that mentality with me in Colorado, bro.
And
you know?
it's a good thing, because I feel like I meet people who aren't, and I'm not saying that they're gullible, but I'll meet people who aren't really from the cities, and they're kind of gullible. Like, I feel like, and I'm not this type of person, but like, if I really wanted to, I could spit game and get, you know, but I'm not that type of person. You know, because my mom, you know, she raised me right. She told me don't take advantage of people.
Yeah, right.
But I see people, bro, who are evil as fuck, taking advantage of people, bro. And it's just, I sit back and I'm like, dude, and I want to say something, but it's like, you know, because I've been in those situations too growing
It's not
up.
your place.
Exactly, it's not my place. But then you know what they say.
Because you're just only gonna get them out of that situation, bro.
Exactly, but you know, because I was
You
young.
have to sit back and let them get themselves out of their own situation because you're only getting them out of that situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when you throw like a fish, bro. You catch a fish, you throw him back in, and it's just gonna go catch another fucking hook.
And it's sad, dude, because, you know, especially growing up in an environment like Chicago, dude, you meet people who you think are your friends, and then next thing you know, you're getting backstabbed.
Yeah, I know.
Bad, bro.
Yeah,
and you're
not
like, you know what
not
they
even,
say.
Don't even have to be other people. Could even just be family, bro.
Exactly. And you know what they say? It's not the knife that hurts; it's the person holding the knife.
Yeah, exactly.
That hurts
just
the
like
most.
they say, it's when people hurt you, it's not going to be a stranger that hurts you, bro.
Nine times out of 10.
It's usually never a stranger, unless it's a fucking drunk driving hit and run situation,
right.
bro.
Or like you know what I mean, or someone
Exactly,
that you're chilling with for a couple
or
of days,
like a fucking innocent bystander at a drive-by shooting, bro. You know that's other than that, dude. It's.
But even at work, you got to be careful because some of these people pretend to be your friend, and then they'll throw you under the bus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're thinking they're cool with you, and then boom, next thing you know, 10 days later, hey, can you come to the office? We heard so and so.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah,
the only person I know I told that to.
Yeah, I know.
And I was thinking we were gonna be cool, but
yeah, I know, I get it. Yeah.
you know, but that's why it's a love and hate relationship with Chicago, man. You know, because it's a corrupt city. It's one of those cities, and a lot of major cities, but it did teach me a lot about people. You know, because you're crowded with people, bro. Every day
With people.
and every day you're interacting with people, right? Every day you're interacting with people.
Within 1 square block.
And everybody's just in a different headspace. Everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody's in a different headspace, in a different mood. And some people believe in other stuff like, hey, man, you can't be on this neighborhood, or you can't be here. You can't do that. Like, bro, I don't care. I don't care if you claim this neighborhood, bro. I don't care if you want to die for this neighborhood, bro. Yep. Like, that doesn't matter to me. I'm going to walk where I want to walk. I'm going to go where I want to go. Yeah. Who are you to tell me what I can and can't wear, what I can and can't do? And that goes back to the whole, you got to keep your head on the swivel and know, okay, if I want to step out with certain colors and match, and, you know, some people might not like that, but fuck them. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be scared. People shouldn't be scared.
That's why you need to tell people, you got your gangs and your colors, bro. I got my Lord and my Bible. What's
exactly,
up,
bro. That's exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. Like, dude, God bless. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, it's a whole different headspace compared to, like, that's why I loved when I went to Colorado, bro. People were so chill. It was just so many beautiful mountains, and I feel like you could just chill without having to be pressed. You know what I mean? And
believe me, yeah. It's like, I mean, it's not going to be a same encounter as here. It's going to be a, excuse me, sir.
Right, type of.
Are you supposed to be here?
And I'd rather have that than be like, yo, what's up, nigga? You supposed to be here? You know what I mean? I'd rather have that. Like,
it wouldn't even be, are you supposed to be, do you live around here, sir?
I'd be like, actually, I'm staying.
Are you visiting somebody here?
Yeah. You know, and
That's what it would be, dude. That's exactly what it would be.
Even that don't really hurt my feelings, you know? Even that don't really hurt my feelings, you know? No, not no more.
Excuse me, sir. Have you paid your parking
meter?
Your parking fee? Because there's parking fees at the campsites and stuff. So,
but my thing is, bro, I want to encourage people to just see the world a little bit. I know some people don't want to step out, and you don't even have to leave the United States, bro. You don't have to leave the United States. And for all our listeners out there, man, just try a little bit to open up a little bit when it comes to food, when it comes to experiences.
Right.
You know, not everything costs.
Nobody's saying you have to eat the whole thing.
Right.
Just a fucking spoonful. Damn.
Yeah. And you never know, man. You might like it, and it might be good for you. You know what I mean?
Right, dude.
Drink your damn water. You know what I mean? You fucking dehydrated motherfuckers. And try it, man. You know.
That's funny.
You know, and don't you know? Because me, bro, I'm a really like. It's hard for me to like talk. And when I talk to women, I could talk to women, right?
Yeah.
But it's hard for me to like approach them and kind of get there, like, yo, like, what's up?
Yep.
Especially even when they're kind of throwing themselves at me, because I'm a really like, I respect them all.
Yeah,
I don't care if they're thotties or not. Like, hey, I'm not gonna take advantage. You know. If we're on the same level, if we've been drinking the same amount and we're going back to whatever, let's go. But if I'm not drinking and you're sloppy, you're kind of, you know, I think I'm going to have to order you an Uber. Depending, you know what I mean?
I'm not going to lie. I've learned from a young age that I need more than just a bumping into you at the bar type of interaction, man. I really do. I have to get to know you. Most of the people that I've been with is people that I've known and talked to for more than like
couple
months, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not because that's something I've wanted. It's just how it's happened. And I've had the occasional one night stand.
Right.
And yeah, dude, it's not my thing, dude. It's not.
Yeah, everybody's different, man. Some people, they could do one night stands and that's probably all they want.
Right.
But some people just there's gotta be a meaning, like a feeling, you know what I mean?
And it's hard for me. I guess it's hard to meet people outside of my where I'm at, you know, like work or my surrounding areas or whatever. Because it's more of a gamble. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if you're not working with them and you get to at least being around them and seeing how they comport themselves and stuff. If somebody you just met at the bar and you're like, oh, this chick's pretty cool and I like her and all this other stuff, but you're like, you've never really hung out, seen them before outside of that one time that you met them that night in your bed. And it's like, and then you're over here like trying to get something started, and
she got a crazy ex.
What's the first thing that happens when they don't answer their phone? Like when you're over here trying, what's the first thing you're thinking?
She's with another dude.
She's with another dude. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that's why I like the fact, like, I was like, yeah, when you're talking about going to damn fucking Chili's and shit.
Yeah, right.
But I understand now, like.
It's a whole nother
ball game. It's definitely
ball game, dude.
No, you're not lying.
And because not only that, but like, if there are females out there,
they're definitely there.
They're there for a reason to meet people. They're not there to get all sloppy drunk and all that. They want to have a proper environment where people aren't allowed to get like stupid drunk. Where people are gonna get
cut off.
Yeah, you're already, you know.
Yeah, and I started to realize that, and to me, bro, like
because I don't like landing. I don't like being with a drunk chick, dude. That's too much work, dude.
It is. You're not lying.
If you don't know them and you met them for the first time and they're sloppy drunk, unless you're sloppy drunk too, which if I'm sloppy drunk, dude, I know that's me saying I'm not here to get laid. I'm just here to get fucking, you know, just get fucked up. At that point, I'm here to just forget about shit. You know?
But see, my thing is, I always been the type like, it sucks because sometimes like I've been with a chick and she got slappy drunk and then like she'll say something to some dude and if the dude says something back, well, now what? Now I gotta be the guy. You can't talk to her like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they look at you like, oh well, what are you gonna let him talk to me like that? And it's like, dude, like I'm fucking drunk. You know what I mean? And first of all, like.
I'm fucking drunk and you were being a bitch. First of all, you were being a bitch. Right. Second of all, I'm drunk.
Right? I'm drunk. This guy's going to whoop my ass. You know what I mean? Unless he's as drunk as I am, then we might have a chance. But, you know what I mean?
I'm that type of person that words and words and the velocity of words and don't really get to me, bro. Come at me, dog. Throw a swing first, please. I beg you. You most likely will hit me too, but believe me,
if you don't knock me out, oh, it's over with.
All I need is one, bro. All I need is one.
Everybody gets
All I
one.
need is one, bro. All I need is one, dude. Everybody at least will get one, bro. And I guarantee you that one will make him realize, oh, fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I fucked up. My bad.
And that's why you're not lying, bro. Like, obviously, you can't expect to go to a club and find yourself, like, I'm not saying that every girl that goes to the club isn't, like, you know what I mean? But 9 times out of 10, you can't expect to go to a club and find you a relationship type of woman.
Huh.
You know, most of them probably just left the relationship and just want to go out and have a good time, which I'm with. You know what I mean? But you're not lying. Like, the girl I met that I spent a good amount of time with and that I you know what I mean? It was at a nice little chill ass bar, dude. It was a nice little chill bar.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it was a chill.
It's like
bar.
a jazz lounge, type feeling, dude. It's not a fucking speakers all up in your ear, everybody bumping into each other, and you can't even hear each other talking. That's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, that is.
It's ridiculous.
And don't get me wrong, like once in a while, I don't mind, like if I'm with one of the homies, but like me personally, I like to go to the one of those where you're chilling. They got the piano in the background.
Yeah, that's like I said. That's a jazz lounge.
Yeah, they got some lady up there singing at the
piano
bar.
Yeah, exactly.
You got a nice little mixed drink,
quiet music, laid back music,
dim lights, relax.
Exactly right. It's the type of shit you see in the fucking 50s, 30s, 50s movies and shit.
Yeah. That's what I like, bro. You know, I like that little, you know, and that's where you meet most of the women. I'm not saying all of them, but most of the women there are just there to have a good time. And
time off for me. I'm gonna let you. It's time, folks, for big shoots.
What really grinds my gears?
Gear grinders. So I'm gonna leave you to it.
You know what really grinds my gears? I'm gonna tell you. You know, you know when you're out there and about, you know, doing your little shopping and everything, and they got the Pringles for like $1.90. Man, bro, I love me some Pringles. And you know when you're trying to stay away from something, like, you know when you're trying to stay. You know when you're trying to stay away from something, but you go and they got it on sale, and you're like, damn, man, should I get it? Should I not? It's hard out there, man. So for me, it's the Pringles. I love me them Pringles. Anywhere I go, the Pringles, they're like $4. They're like $3. I go to a certain spot, they're like $1.90, man. And oh man, you know, I gotta fight myself to stay away from the Pringles, man. But I tell you, you know, sometimes you gotta just buy yourself something nice, you know, once in a while, right? When you get paid, when you work hard, when you're working hard, you're taking care of business, your bills are paid, everything's paid. And once in a while, man, it's good to just buy yourself something, you know? And I'm not saying all the time, but just buy yourself something nice, man. You know, maybe a pair of shoes that are on sale. Maybe you see a poster for your home. Maybe you see something that you would like to decorate your place with. But I tell you, man, you gotta put back your shopping carts. You know what I mean? People, what would we be if we all didn't put back our shopping carts? We would be just a bunch of animals running around. Society runs on putting back your shopping carts. I'm telling you, it'll make the world a better place. Please, you know? And just be cool, man. Just keep it cool, keep it smooth. We're out there in traffic. I know some people driving like maniacs, cutting people off and this and that, but be cool, man. I promise you, there's no rush to a red light. There's no reason to rush to a red light. You know what I mean? People all up on the bumpers, you know, and but it's life, man. What you gonna do if you don't put back your shopping cart? It's just one of those days where sometimes, like you gotta just balance it, you know. I'm a big fan of sweets, chocolate. Gotta have my chocolate, but I try to do it like me. I'll have me a nice beer once every weekend, you know. Some people, they'll get out of work and every other day they'll have them a beer, no problem. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm telling you, what really grinds my gears, you got to put back those shopping carts. Where would the world be? Where is the, you know what I mean? The society and everything. If we don't put back our shopping carts, we just got to. For the next person, you know what I mean? And that's why all these, I feel like they got their thing going with the quarter. You put in a quarter, if you want your quarterback, and 9 times out of 10, most people are going to take the quarterback, right? Most people don't just leave the quarter. I mean, it's just a quarter, but And R.I.P. to the penny, man. You know, rest in peace to the penny. No more pennies out there. And what can I say, man? It's been a run, and we're just gonna keep it going to the brakes fall. Even then. So, any of yous got one of those stories to really grind your gears? Let us know in the comment section. Please subscribe. You know, please let us know how we're doing. If you hate us, if you love us, it don't matter, man. Just let us know. Let us know if you want us to do a little recap of something. Right now, we've been taking care of these Guinness. If you got a beer you think we should try out, I'm always down for anything, man. I'm always down to try out something different. And the world is just always just turning and always something new every day, man. Especially with AI, and that's one of the things that grind my gear too is AI. You know, a lot of these people, man, using AI for everything, and it's cool and all, but when are we gonna do our own research? You know, just take a breath and make time to research things, to study things, to, you know, maybe do something you've been thinking about doing, whether it's a hobby, something you've been looking into, whether it's a video game, whatever, man. Just take the time to reach out to your family members, and take the time to take care of your people, to take care of yourself, you know, all that good stuff, man. And as far as I know, them shopping carts, man, they're not gonna put back themselves, man. You know. Yep, I'm over here rambling about shopping carts. No, but
Some technical difficulties there, buddy.
it's still early, and I wish we would have got a 12-pack instead of a 6, to be honest.
I'm down. we can put the pot on pause, and come back and keep going, bro.
How much we got right here?
What? An hour 7 minutes.
That's not bad. That's
Not bad.
No.
All right, so I'll tell you what we could do.
What's that?
We can put the kill this one, and then come back, go get another one, come back, and then we'll see from there, dude. Like, if we want to do another one, we can do another episode and be ahead of ourselves.
I'm down. It's still early. Like I said, the only thing is I do gotta holler at my boy E Money
Yeah, holler
later.
at him
But
again.
that's later because I
Either or, holler at him again. If he doesn't want to come over, I get it. But,
I told him to come over. I told him that you were more than willing. But
Right.
for everybody tuning in and everybody listening, man, we appreciate you guys, and always, man, subscribe, hit that like button, let us know in the comments.
Smash that subscribe button like you're not gonna call it tomorrow.
Right. No. And soon for sure we are gonna put up video. I know I was like a deer in the headlights the first one, but it's just some things are just you gotta get used to.
Yeah, we're slowly but surely, like I said, DIY Studios here, 8A Studios.
Let them know.
We're slowly but surely trying to get things done. I like to think that we've come quite a long way on a very, very minimal budget. So, like I said, we do have a Patreon out there too. Check it out. We do have a link to that on our website. There's a website link on here somewhere. Just look for it.
And I'm gonna tell you, man, people don't know this, but not even just a pod, but just between. Like if it's just yourself, it's not that hard. But when you're doing a pod with like a group or somebody else, there's gonna be ups and downs outside of the pod, bro. This pod.
It's like being in a relationship, bro. It's like being in a relationship.
I don't want to go to that part, but there's gonna be
what I say. What was the first? What was that one thing it felt like at first when we first started this thing?
Felt like
because people were like mentioning about you coming over all the time.
Yeah,
they were
yeah. Hey,
I'm
man.
starting a pod with my friends, so that means we're gay.
Right. And bro, people are gonna say stuff either way, bro. If you do something or don't do something, people are gonna say shit no matter
Right.
what, dude. So just do you.
Do you
Just do
exactly?
man.
You know what? And it's like this too. Like, how I tell you that like going out here and there is like a couples thing or whatever.
Right.
Like, because I've been listening to like Stabby, and Stabby's like always
a funny
talking
guy.
about Stabby.
Yeah, he's a
Everybody knows
funny guy,
Stabby.
yeah.
Everybody knows hockey is. Listening to his stuff, shout out to those guys, and Aldous. But he and they talk about going to the movies, just him and his guy friends and all that stuff together all the time, and it's just like I don't know, dude. It's always But you know what I'm trying to say is that like it's time to get out
Just
of that.
don't sit next to me.
It's time to get out of that mentality, bro.
Just
You
don't
know?
sit
No, of
next
course
to me,
not.
bro.
We're not sitting like we're deaf.
Yeah.
We're most deaf.
You
Like
better sit on the next fucking
one
row,
seat
bro.
apart, bro.
No, bro, I want you at the
I want you behind me,
yeah,
dog.
right?
Right?
Yeah, throwing popcorn and shit. Like, bro, I don't know you. We about to fight. Nah.
But you know what I'm saying, though,
No,
right?
yeah, no, but my thing is, bro, look, people are gonna say things no matter what you do.
Right.
And this is just for the audience.
Exactly, dude. But it's like you're saying, do you?
Do you,
like,
bro?
You know.
As long as you're not
You know where you're at.
Right.
If you're having a problem with people, if you're hanging out with your dudes, and you're having a problem with people calling you guys gay, then maybe
they're just mad.
take a look inside yourself a little bit.
They're just mad because they're not part of the group. You know what I mean? They're just hating ass niggas, bro. So, dude, it don't
That
matter,
has a lot to do with it too, bro. But still,
dude, no matter, dude. Like, I know some people are scared to like, oh, because what if people think about my music, or what if people think about my pod, or what if people think about if I'm a photographer,
or
dude,
whatever I do.
You,
this
bro,
and that. Right.
Dude, just do you, bro. If you want to create content, if you want to be a streamer, if you want to play games, if you want to, dude, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, like I get it, because I'm at a point too where I'm like I kind of censor myself, because it's like, damn, I think about what if my parents or what if my family members hear it.
But
like,
why are you censoring? I mean,
to an extent.
Go ahead though.
No, but like to an extent. But I was just saying, for people out there, man, just do you. As long as you're not hurting nobody, robbing nobody, killing nobody, like,
right, exactly.
You know what I mean? You just do you, man. Have fun. Life is too short to be always worried about what the next person or what the people in your life are going to think about. Like I said, like, we're not talking about nothing crazy here.
No,
you know what I mean?
Of course not. We're just being ourselves, more than anything. And if you can't be yourselves around the people you love and around your family members, then who the fuck can you be yourself around?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how I feel about that. Is like, you know, I hang out with my kids, and my kids are always like, "Oh, remember this, Dad?" Or "Tell me about that time, Dad," or "Back in those days, Dad." And you know, they're always wanting to be reminiscent.
Yeah.
But that's only when they want. But they don't want to talk about anything else, about getting to know me or anything like that. And I figure, you know, and in that I get it. That's every kid. That's every kid's with their dad, with their parents. They don't, you know. As soon as they start to get a little personal, it's like, oh, I don't need to know about any of that. But at the same time, it's like, I know I never had a dad, first of all, but I know that at some point they're going to regret that. They're going to regret not having gotten to know us personally on a personal level. And I'm a very open person, right?
What you got to think is like when I was the same way, because when I was young, dude, I love my mom. I love my family to death, but I was always just, I don't want to hang out with you.
I get that, you know, but like, and I understand that, but like, they're getting at that age now where they're that older age where they're wanting to get to know us and be more curious.
No, definitely.
But it's like, then you hang out with them and you try to be yourself around them, and they're, oh, Dad, blah, 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 you know, they get all, oh, Dad.
Yeah. Well, they see. They have a different picture in their head about.
I get that. You know I get it, but at the same time, it's like they're not kids anymore.
No, definitely.
So it's like they're trying to be adults, but it's funny because they're trying to be adults, but they want their parents to treat them like kids, even though they don't want them to treat them. It's weird. It's a weird fucking dynamic because they don't want you to treat them like you've been treating them.
Yeah.
But they also don't want you to be yourself around them. It's weird, dude. It's really weird, bro. It's such a weird dynamic. But I figured, you know what? I know that every once in a while they listen to the podcast, and I figure I'm gonna be whatever. I'm gonna be myself no matter what. If they don't like it, whatever.
Right.
If they miss me, if they don't want to call me, or they can't stand me for being me, then they're gonna miss my voice at some point. They're gonna want to get a piece of me at one point or another. Yeah, there's the podcast right there. Guess what? You know, if I can't do it directly in front of their faces, then they can hopefully maybe listen to this and get an understanding of who I am.
Right. Oh man, I mean, I feel like we can say this for the next one. We are.
Yeah, it's already like half an hour since we signed out, so
we're pretty low on our.
Yeah, no, believe me, I'm over here almost chipping a tooth, trying to get the beer out.
What we'll do is, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. We might do a part 2 right now.
Yeah, or another complete episode.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll continue this. We'll see what's up. But that is the end of this one, folks.
Hey, man. We appreciate you guys tuning in.